Have you ever wondered how fast a Grand Prix car really is? Every 2 weeks I battle it out on the world's toughest tracks, but how fast is this compared to other cars? With the help of our technology partner ExxonMobil, we recently took a Vodafone McLaren Mercedes Formula 1 car to Silverstone, along with other cars from the Mercedes-Benz family, to answer this question.
Yes, welcome to the legendary Silverstone circuit, where the Vodafone McLaren Mercedes team are about to face what could be their toughest race yet. A one-lap staggered start race against three of the fastest Mercedes-Benz around today, and piloted by a trio of top-class drivers, all looking for a famous Formula 1 scalp. No doubt about it, this will really test the pace and power of the ultimate racing car. Our first car is the brand new Mercedes-Benz C-Class C350. It boasts a 3.5-litre V6 engine, which pushes out 272 horsepower and goes from standstill to 60 in just under 6.5 seconds, with a top speed of 155 miles per hour. It's definitely no slouch. Next up is the CLK 63 AMG Black Series, a seriously impressive coupe. It's got a massive 6.3-litre V8 engine, which gets you from 0 to 60 in under 4.5 seconds and reaches a top speed of 186 miles per hour. It's also got a 7-speed paddle-shift gearbox and is inspired by the official F1 safety car, so it's no stranger to leading Formula 1 cars. Our third car on the grid is the ultimate in touring cars, the 2007 AMG C-Class DTM. Its 4-litre V8 engine produces over 500 brake horsepower, and there's no ABS or traction control to make the driver's life easy. It's quite simply the most successful car in DTM history, winning 4 titles and over half its races to date. Finally, the car they've all got to beat, the Vodafone McLaren Mercedes MP422, the pinnacle of motorsport technology. Its 2.4-litre V8 engine generates 750 brake horsepower at 19,000 revs. The car only weighs 600 kilograms, and its many wings generate positive downforce, which means it can corner and brake at 5 times the force of gravity. The race will take place around the spectacularly fast Grand Prix circuit, which is 3.2 miles in length. This special event will start from the Mobil1 bridge on the approach to the Abbey chicane. So all the usual nerves down on the start line. Pre-race, the drivers all fireproofed and suited and booted and crash helmets on. The Vodafone McLaren Mercedes team carrying out their last-minute checks on the MP422. Meanwhile, the C-Class is getting ready to leave the line. Foot on the brake and on the throttle. Rear wheels spinning for maximum getaway. Now this car will be extremely fast on the road, but in the wide spaces of Silverstone, it's really going to have to drive flat out. And it's certainly doing just that as they continue preparing the MP422. But now the CLK is getting ready, and they release it 19 seconds after the C-Class. And this car really would scare you silly on the road, absolutely flat out, such as the power and grip that it has. The CLK then into the Abbey chicane across the rumble strips, taking the racing line and nailing that V8 for all it's worth. 20 seconds later, it's the turn of the DTM racing car. It leaves the MP422 waiting on the start line, but not for long. It's away. But we've got a surprise for it halfway round the lap. Taking a look at the map now, the DTM is heading into Bridge Corner, and the C-Class is already on the pit straight. Now the MP422 is starting to catch the DTM car already. Priory towards Brooklyn. The DTM gives it space, and through goes the Formula 1 car.
Okay, I want you to box this lap. Please confirm.
So, it's a pit stop for the MP422. He's got to negotiate the pit lane on the speed limiter and take on fuel and tyres. Fuel goes in, tyres off. Supreme work done by the Vodafone McLaren Mercedes pit crew. And that's 8 seconds. They drop the jacks and he's off. The C-Class is into Beckett's already. This is the CLK 63. Let's take a look. C-Class is on hanger straight. The CLK 63 closing in behind it. But the MP422 is still coming out of the pit lane. Under the Mobil1 bridge, down the hanger straight goes the C-Class. And the MP422 is into Beckett's. The car changing direction absolutely beautifully onto the hanger straight. Once again, the DTM car in its sights. 190 miles an hour down the hanger straight. Magnificent Stowe corner, you barely brake there. Still doing 150 miles per hour. We continue to accelerate hard. A nervous look from the C-Class driver, who still leads with one corner to go. Now the MP422 reads the action ahead, and he knows he needs all the power and grip of his Formula 1 car to sweep around the outside if he wants to win this race. And there he goes to victory, which truly shows the pace of Formula 1.
Well done, great job, great job.
And confirmation of that great job, the MP422 takes the win in a time of 1 minute and 53 seconds, 7 seconds quicker than the DTM Racer, 27 seconds better than the CLK, and a full 48 seconds faster than the road-going C-Class. And of course, that's including a pit stop.
Wow, there you have it. Amazing speeds, and even with a staggered start and pit stop, the F1 car still wins. Now that really does demonstrate the power and the performance of my race-winning Formula 1 car. But let's cross to the drivers of the Mercedes-Benz cars and hear their thoughts.
To see those four cars all together and to see the pace of each car and how early I had to leave just to match the Formula 1 car around the circuit, and the sheer fact that the Formula 1 car can do a pit stop and still beat us all, that was pretty amazing.
It's unbelievable to see the speed difference on a racetrack. How quick is a Formula 1 car, how quick is a DTM car. I was really surprised to drive this car and to see the speed. But in the mirror, if you see the Formula 1 car, it's great, and it was a really, really nice day.
When you're driving your car, you're on the ultimate limit, and then the Formula 1 car overtakes you, and you just cannot believe that that is possible, that a car can achieve that cornering speed and have that much difference and that much more pace than the car you're driving, because you're giving it everything you've got. And I'm sure Susie and Bernd in front of me are doing the same. So it is, it's incredible. You just can't believe that that is possible.